Welcome to Pivotal Cash Bonanza, Training Session 1. Be prepared to be amazed. When ancient wisdom, with more than 300 years of wealth-building success, meets cutting-edge 21st century technology, what do you get? Potential profits totaling $86,786 on an account of $5,000. A jaw-dropping 1,736% return in just 2 years, including commissions with no compounding. $86,000, quick and easy, and that's just for starters. My name's Stephen Bigalow, and I promise what you're about to learn could easily eliminate your money worries forever and give you and your family the luxurious, carefree lifestyle of your dreams. Watch this. Remember the $86,000 profit you were so impressed with a minute ago? Well, here it is down here. If you had invested $350 every time you got a Pivotal Cash Bonanza alert, $86,786 is how much you could have earned in a 2-year period, which is still pretty amazing. But if instead of staying at $350, you had increased your trade size as your account size grew to a maximum of $5,000 per trade, which is still pretty conservative, you could have potentially earned $1,039,588. If you're skeptical, I don't blame you. As we all know, human emotions can muck up even the best laid plans. Still, if you're like most traders, being able to visually recognize an investor's psychology creating a signal will empower you to overcome sabotaging emotions and be able to enjoy sweet success.
Summer before last, I was looking for something on the internet and accidentally came across Steve's 1-hour presentation. I had never heard of candlesticks before, but I thought, wow, that really works. And Steve is such a great teacher, so I subscribed to his live trade room. I couldn't believe my eyes when I opened my iPad and saw that Sarepta had doubled overnight. I made $40,000 that day, and I owe it all to Steve Bigalow. Now, a year and a half later, I've quit my day job, as they say.
Kartek, a young New York CPA with a wife and a 2-year-old son, was able to retire and never work another day, just 18 months after discovering the ancient secrets revealed in this training series. Because, like other trading room members, he learned how to spot pivotal signals at a glance, which is particularly exciting for option traders. You see, options give you the right to purchase the underlying equity at a specified strike price. And if you're among the first to recognize the market's about to turn, you can buy out-of-the-money call options super cheap in a downtrend. Then double, triple, and even quadruple your money as traders bid the price up to the moon. If you've never traded options before, you'll be happy to know options are listed securities you can trade as easily as stocks using the same kind of buy and sell orders. For as little as $100, you can benefit from the price movement of 100 shares of stock, giving you 5 to 10 times the earning power. With put options, you can earn as much money in a bear market as you can when a market is soaring. While there is no limit to the amount of money you can earn, it's literally impossible for you to lose more than the modest amount you've paid for the option. Best of all, when the limited enrollment period opens, you can sign up to join our Cash Bonanza advisory service. And you'll receive an alert whenever a pivotal signal occurs, along with action-ready option trade instructions so you can read to your broker or enter online. So without figuring out a single thing for yourself, you can spend the next 6 months seeking a potential profit of $20,562.60 on a $5,000 account, including commissions, racking up an 88% winning trades at an average cost of just $343 per trade, and enjoying the average return of 109% per trade. and that's how your prosperous new futures begin. But right now, while you wait for the cash bonanza door to open, let me tell you all about the ancient secrets that have been making folks fabulously wealthy for centuries. Candlestick charting was first developed in the mid-1700s by a brilliant Japanese rice trader. Known as the god of the markets, the predictive power Hamna gained from candlestick formations made him the most powerful and the wealthiest trader in all of Japan. Ancient Japanese candlesticks are the only form of technical analysis that's created entirely by investor sentiment. And since investor sentiment drives prices, candlesticks are the only way to accurately predict future price moves. Here's how it works. The candlestick body is the heart of the price movement. A hollow body is formed when it opens here and closes above where it opens. Solid bodies open here and close below where it opens. The upper and lower wicks, also known as shadows, indicate rejected price action. A long upper wick shows the buyers are rejecting the higher prices, the sellers panic and start selling cheap. A long lower wick shows the sellers are rejecting lower prices, so the buyers rush in and drive the price up. What we have is an entire day's battle between supply and demand, succinctly conveyed in a most ingenious way by a single Japanese candlestick. And when viewed in a series, the next cash bonanza becomes abundantly clear. Like this doji at the bottom for a potential profit of $2,433. Remember, the signals tell what the investor sentiment is conveying. A doji represents indecision. A bullish harami in the oversold condition illustrates that the selling has stopped. When it's confirmed the next day, it tells you the bulls have taken control, in this case producing an $1,843 profit. And check out this thrilling drop, a vertical drop for a 437% profit in just 13 days, after your bearish engulfing left-right combo. And here's another one for almost 400% return in just 20 days. Again, the candlestick signals tell you a graphic depiction of what's going on in investor sentiment. And the best part is, I've simplified the process in such a way it's easy enough for a child to do.
I first learned about candlesticks from a series of articles back in the 80s, but it felt ambiguous and very confusing. So I wasn't too successful with it until I met Steve Bigalow. Steve's methods are entirely different, and it works. No question about that.
Of course, Hillard was confused. The number of original candlestick signal patterns is mind-boggling. But then I examined each signal alongside today's indicators, and I was flabbergasted to realize modern technology has made most of the signals completely obsolete.
I've been looking at candlesticks for more than 25 years, but Bigalow brings an entirely different viewpoint that isn't apparent from other literature out there. So I've had to unlearn a lot of what I learned over the past 30 years.
Candlestick charts was all the 18th century Japanese rice traders had to gauge the emotional climate leading up to a price move. So they came to recognize and respect every subtle nuance. But with stochastics, moving averages, and other computerized technical indicators, that is no longer necessary. So I built a powerful scanner that automatically zeroes in on equities on the verge of making a major move, and narrowed the multitude of original candlestick patterns down to just 12 pivotal patterns, 6 bullish and 6 bearish, that have led to a major cash bonanza time and time again.
Even though his candlestick analysis or interpretation is totally unique, it's easy to do. I hate to lose a trade. And Steve's candlestick strategies have given me a very high success rate.
Remember the 6 months of trades we looked at a minute ago? Well, each was triggered by one of the 12 pivotal patterns you'll learn about in this trading series. Pivotal candlestick patterns are the only way I know for you or anybody else to buy at the rock bottom low and sell at the absolute top and earn the maximum profit on every trade. Let me show you what I mean. This chart for Humana is loaded with indicators, but on February 8th, do you see anything that would have made you pay $390 for 3 March 80 put options? How about this hanging man? The February 7th hanging man created a February 8th pivotal entry signal which led to this awesome cash bonanza and a potential 523% profit totaling $2,033. Meanwhile, this hanging man did not create a pivotal entry signal, and I'll tell you why later in part 3 of this training series. But right now, let's talk about all the profit opportunities you could ever spot without being able to read candlesticks. For example, would you have had the courage to buy FMC on February 6th without a pivotal entry signal? Would you have missed out on this $1,843 profit in Tiffany & Company on this trade? Or how about taking profits in Tractor Supply Company at the appropriate time and earning a 437% profit in 13 days? Or taking profits in Cheniere Energy and earning 399% profit in 20 days? No matter what your trading style, what you learn in this 3-part training series can absolutely, without a doubt, improve your trading results and possibly make you rich. I often tell people, if you've already got a successful trading program, apply candlesticks on top of it and you'll dramatically improve your results. In session 2, you'll learn how to spot and profit from each of the 12 pivotal entry signals. You'll come to understand the investor psychology that created each signal, and you'll discover what makes the outcome so predictable. In session 3, we'll bring it all together and create your own easy-to-follow action plan. You'll learn how to use modern-day indicators to zero in on winning pivotal signals, and you'll discover which patterns, after 2 years of intense testing, have never had a single losing trade. Learning an easy way to gain greater wealth is definitely worth 10 minutes of your time, wouldn't you say? So please do take full advantage. Scroll down and leave a comment. I'm going to read every comment personally, and I'm going to respond to as many as I can, so please do scroll down and leave a comment. Then, if you're on Facebook, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to know more about me and my background, you can follow the link below to read my bio. But most important of all, be sure to join me in the next video and discover how easy it is to be able to buy low, sell high, and become the recipient of a tremendous cash bonanza. This is how millionaires are made. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for watching today. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on the presentation, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Don't miss your opportunity to get Steve Bigelow's Pivotal Cash Bonanza, only available for a very short period of time. Learn how to master the candlestick patterns by clicking the link below. Just click the link below shown by the blue arrows and improve your trading today.